Jack Apple back again with another video, and today I am here with my WWE SummerSlam 2016 review. And you know what? This is going to be a very polarizing review for most people, because I saw some people that really enjoyed it and some people that didn't really enjoy it. Personally, there was a lot of good on this show. There was some bad, and one bit in particular that was fucking horrendous. But trust me, we'll get to that bit later. But there was a lot of good shit tonight. You know, there was honestly a lot of good shit, and a lot of stuff that was very, very interesting as well. So I'm not going to completely take a dump all over this show and say, oh, it's the worst piece of shit ever, damn it, damn it, damn it. Or because, like what the internet's saying, because that's what the internet does. It overreacts to every fucking thing on God's green earth. But yeah, let's not bitch around. Let's get straight into the show. Did I just say bitch around? That makes no sense. Anyway, so I'll talk about the pre-show match really quickly. There were 3 pre-show matches, actually. So first one was Sami Zayn and Neville versus the Dudley Boyz. Don't give a shit about this match. No, that was the second match, actually. Sami Zayn and Neville won, so good on them. The match beforehand was the 12-man tag team match, which is American Alpha, the Hype Bros, and the Usos, taking on Breezango, the Ascension, and the Vaudevillians. The babyface team won, exactly as I predicted. And then, in the final match on the pre-show was Cesaro versus Sheamus, first of the best out of 7 series that they're going to have in the next coming weeks. And Sheamus won. I should have seen it coming. I did predict Cesaro to win because he was on that roll, but WWE loves their 50-50 booking, so fucking Sheamus gets the first win, and I'm guessing Cesaro will beat him again. Just, people say that, you know, Cesaro and Sheamus, they suck together, which I completely disagree with. I think they're a very, very well done kind of combination. I really enjoy the matches between them, but like I said in my predictions I released earlier today, the best out of 7 is a bit too much for these guys. But yeah, so Sheamus wins sick in an alright match. I didn't see the first 2 matches, but I did see like the second half of Sheamus versus Cesaro. So yeah, those are all the pre-show bits and bobs. We'll get into the actual show now, which was Enzo and Big Cass taking on Jericho. Is that their official name? Was it just Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens? Who cares? Of course, Enzo was coming out. He was fucking going skits as usual, and he was referencing a lot of Biggie Smalls, which I didn't mind. He had him like on his overalls and stuff, and he was reciting the lines to Juicy and all that. But yeah, of course, you know, Enzo was going crazy throughout the whole night, and he was really, really cool. And Jericho and KO were also a lot of fun. Of course, there was a spot where Cass throws Enzo into Jericho and Owens on the outside, which was cool. And KO kept mocking Enzo throughout the night, doing the running man and all that stuff. And there was a bit where Enzo tries to do the jumping tag thing, but then Jericho just pushes him while he's in midair, which was sick. And then KO like blows a kiss to someone, which I didn't get. But I think he tried to do like a cannonball, but he rolled out of the way. And then Big Cass, he was fucking awesome in this. He was, you know, doing his awesome, waiting, gets tagged in and beats up everyone. He had a big boot in midair to Y2J, which was sick. And then I think Enzo hit this move called the DDG, because he's a certified G and you can't teach that. And then the ending was really awesome, because I think it was Enzo that they got. Enzo or KO? I'm pretty sure it was Enzo. So KO throws him in the pop-up powerbomb. Looks like he's going to get it, but no. Jericho nails him with the code breaker. He kind of missed him, but he did land it. And KO and Jericho win, so that's pretty cool. They're going to go out through this whole Jericho KO tag team, which I'm all down for. I mean, Jericho versus Jericho and Kevin Owens, holy shit. I'm down for that. That's, you know, 2 of my favorite wrestlers. One of them is my favorite wrestler currently, and one is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So, fuck yeah, let's do it. Jericho and Owens, let's go the distance. And Enzo and Cass, that'll be fine, you know. They can move on to someone else. Or continue with KO and Jericho. Who knows? I wouldn't mind that. So, really good opener to get things started. Very solid tag team action. And yeah, let's move on. So, we get to a backstage segment with Jon Stewart's family, and Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan are there, and Mick Foley's also there to say, oh, welcome and all that. And then he talks some shit about Stephanie McMahon. And of course, Stephanie has to be right behind him and all that. And New Day come in and they do the whole thing. And yeah, so nothing segment, just Jon Stewart being there because, hey, look, it's Jon Stewart. It's a celebrity, kids. Next match is the Women's Championship match, which I was really interested that they put on like really, really high up. But it was Charlotte versus Sasha Banks. And yeah, this was a very, very damn good match. Really enjoyed it. So right off the bat, we had like a bank statement already, but then Charlotte like instantly slides out of the ring, which was pretty cool. And then there was a bit where like they were on the top rope. And by the way, the ring posts tonight were like LED. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that, so that's pretty cool. And so they get her in between the ropes, like the first ropes, and then she did like a side slam or something off it, and then like Sasha hits like the first rope and then lands on her head. Like, ugh. Seriously, Sasha takes like the nastiest bumps, man. Like, honestly. There was another bit where she reversed Hana Rana into a figure eight, which also got reversed, and they did a Razor's Edge into a Hana Rana from the top. There was a Boston Crab between the ropes, which was pretty cool. Knees to the face to the outside, which was sick. There was a natural selection, reversed into a bank statement, which was cool. Then there was a tilt-a-whirl, and there's a whole bunch of reversals. And then Charlotte gets like, she ends up rolling up Sasha, and she fucking wins. What? Charlotte wins back her women's title. She is officially the first ever two-time WWE Women's Champion. And, of course, the new one, not the old one, but fuck. I mean, they gave it up on Sasha that quick. I mean, Jesus, she just won it at the Raw July 25th, so she's only just held it for less than a month. So, yeah, don't get why they put it back on Charlotte. Of course, the fans were pissed off, but hey, she's a heel, she's going to play it up, which is awesome. And, yeah, I'm not, like, angrily upset with this, you know, how dare Charlotte what? Rah! So, I'm sure Charlotte will do fine with this belt. She's can be really good as a heel. I know her promo work can be a bit shoddy from time to time, but yeah, she's a pretty damn good heel in my opinion. I know she's going to rub it in everyone's face tomorrow night on Raw, so that'd be very interesting to see. So right after that, we have the Intercontinental Championship match between The Miz and the Apollo Crews, and of course Miz decided to dress up as a gay Phantom of the Opera for some reason, so whatever you want, Miz. And yeah, this whole feud was about like getting someone, because they showed like the promo stuff from SmackDown, and so Apollo Crews was just like, getting upset because it's like, oh, Apollo Creed, you call me Apollo Creed. No, it's Cruz. Spell it right. And that's how this whole fucking feud started. Was about getting someone's name right. Like, what the fuck? Like, I know he won like a number one contenders match and all that, but if you get down to the real feud, it's about getting someone's name right. Oh, WWE, you crack me up, man. And yeah, of course, Apollo Crews, he was very, very good in this match. He was, I know he's always been impressive, but like, he really showed it tonight, you know. Had a drop kick in, had like a catching slam, whatever. And you know how Miz does that thing where he runs into the corner and does the clothesline? Well, Apollo catches him and then slams him when he does that, so that was awesome. But in the end, Miz hits skull crushing finale to get the win. This was a decent match. It wasn't really on par with you know, some of the other matches and the match that I'm about to get to. But yeah, it was decent enough for what it was. I didn't did I pick Apollo Crews to win? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. So I got that match right. I pretty much got most of the matches wrong, but a lot of them right. So yeah, Miz retains the IC title. Oh well. You know, Apollo Crews has plenty of time to establish himself as a, you know, champion, and yeah, he'll get it in the future for sure. Right after that, we get to, oh my god, John Cena versus AJ Styles. Man, this was a match and a half, man. This is, if you need to watch one match from this show, this is the match to watch. I know that Money in the Bank match was really damn good, but the Money in the Bank match is going to look like crap compared to this. My god. So pretty much throughout the match, it was pretty good. AJ, he just sells the best back body drops ever, because when Cena lifts him up in the air, he goes all the way to the fucking moon and lands back, which is crazy. So Cena did his 5 moves of doom and all that. You know, he goes to hit the AA like plenty of times, so they were hitting their finishes constantly. So he hit a Stars Clash kick out, and Attitude Adjustment was close. And lots of near falls, by the way. Lots and lots of near falls. AJ hit the Torture Rack and a sit-out powerbomb, which was cool. And then Cena hit like a spin-out cutter for some reason. And just 450 springboard got moved. And Cena hit like this flippy bomb thing. Was it a Canadian Destroyer? I'm not too sure. It didn't look like that to me. And we had a German suplex and facebuster from Styles, which was cool. There was a STF in there, and then the crossface, and then a calf crusher, which I'm like, oh shit, could Cena tap out? But then again, this is John Cena we're talking about. No, he's not going to tap out. STF reverse, tornado DT, leg drop, Frankenstein from the top, which is cool, and just constant kickouts, doing all these moves on each other. And then there was one bit where Cena hits the AA from the top, and I'm like, oh, no, he's done for. And then he fucking kicks out, and Cena's face tells the entire story of this match. He's just, what the fuck do I do? How do I beat him? And then, holy shit, AJ Styles goes to hit the phenomenal forearm, and I'm just thinking to myself, nah, he's going to catch it into the AA, Cena's going to win. But no! He hits the forearm, 1, 2, 3, and fucking AJ Styles wins. No interference, no bullshit, no cheating, no nothing. AJ Styles beats John Cena clean at SummerSlam. John Cena's losing streak continues. So, oh my god, this was incredible. Absolutely incredible match. Go check this out. Please, please, please watch this match. It's probably up there with my match of the year so far. It's that and the Zayn Nakamura match. They're up at par at the moment. I think this match might outdo it. I'm not too sure. I'll probably wait till the end of the year to see what my match of the year is. But holy shit, Cena, AJ Styles, good job. Congratulations to AJ Styles for actually winning. So that was sick. And John Cena took off his his headband that he wears around his arm, lays it out in the ring. So could he be leaving for a while to do some more television and movie shit and all that? So if that is what it means, then Styles has to go after that World Championship, because after what the other opponents showed tonight, he's going to have to start that. But I'll talk about that match later on when we get to it. So then we get to the NXT Tag Team Titles match between the New Day and Gallows and Anderson. And, of course, Gallows and Anderson, they brought out their little jars of ball juice, which was gross. And Jon Stewart had to come out to support the New Day. And fans were booing. I didn't know. Were they still sour about him from like last year? I'm sure they had a reason to boo him. And it was a really cool thing. Kofi Kingston did a launch in the air, and he goes backwards and hits his booty on someone. And while he was going, he was like smiling in midair and hitting the pose, which was just fantastic. And they did like a double team. They did a bit where I think Kofi had him in like a backbreaker position, and Xavier hit the foot stomp on him, which was cool. And then Gallows and Anderson hit the Magic Killer, and then of course Jon Stewart had to join in, and he offered, oh, do you want me to join, man? But it's like, nah. They get Jon Stewart, and they're about to throw his nuts into the ring post, and then Big E comes out to beat up Gallows and Anderson to keep him away from him. And then, like, I think the New Day ends up winning the match, and Big E, what the fuck, dude? He gets the ball juice. Like the juice in the jar. He gets it, drinks it, and then spits it out. What? And that was the second grossest thing on the night. First grossest thing I'm going to get to in a minute, but why, Big E? You're crazy, man. Y'all crazy. But Gallows and Anderson win by disqualification, And yeah, okay tag team match, even though that was a little bit gross to see Big E drink ball juice. Wow. Next up is the World Championship match, WWE title match between Dolph Ziggler and Dean Ambrose. And to be honest with you, this was kind of it was alright. It was alright. I feel like the crowd just died from that. You know, after seeing John Cena versus AJ Styles, the fans were just like, ugh, can we have a nap, please? Like, and all that. And JBL, and I know he's always annoying on commentary, but he had a massive burn because he said the difference between these guys and Conor McGregor is that they're men's size. So, you know, I've got to tip my hat off to JBL. It was a pretty good burn. And so, yeah, it was okay. So Ambrose mocked Ziggler a lot throughout the night. And so Ambrose hit they were on the outside near the post. No, not the post. The barricade, and then Ziggler hit a super kick, and Ambrose just sold that horribly because he got hit, and then afterwards he kind of pushed himself back, so that was shit. And then they did their finished zigzag, kick out, dirty deeds. Ambrose retains. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna have to say for this match. It could have been a lot better, a bit underwhelming in my opinion. And yeah, let's just move on. So next match is the 6-women tag team match. These are all the SmackDown women. It's Naomi, the human glow stick, Becky Lynch, and Carmella versus Natalya and Alexa Bliss. And Eva Marie's music played, and I'm like, wait, what? Isn't she suspended? And I'm like, they have to think of a reason to come out. And so the announcer saying stuff, the beautiful, elegant Eva Marie is currently on holiday from being exhausted from the fans. So I was like, that is fantastic. However, they had a replacement, Nikki Bella. I fucking knew she was going to return. I totally missed you, Nikki. Oh my god, loved you. Nah, look, I'm happy Nikki got her neck fixed, and I'm happy that she can actually go back in the ring and still wrestle, but I'm sorry, Bella Twins, I just don't like Nikki Bella. She's hot as fuck, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a fan of the Bella Twins. I was never a fan of Brie, I'm never going to be a fan of Nikki, I'm sorry. But this was actually quite decent, actually, I'm not going to lie. Quite fun to watch. Oh god. Did I just say fun to watch? I'm turning into Michael Cole here. So Naomi did this thing where she rammed her ass and shook it in Natty's face, which that doesn't look painful at all. I would love to be in that move by Naomi. God, I hope one of the Usos doesn't listen to this. And so Becky was going in like a house on fire. Oh god, I love her. She's a little ass kicker. I love her to death. But Nikki hits like kind of F5 into a cutter thing, and her team wins. So yeah, good on you, Nikki. I'm glad you're back. And I guess Nikki's gonna be on SmackDown now, or what's going on? We'll find out in the future. And yeah, they have next up is the WWE Universal Championship match between Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. Now, oh my god, I have to talk about the Universal title in general. What the fuck is that championship? Oh my lord. It's practically the WWE World title, except with like fucking red carpet underneath it. Did you rip off some of the red carpet The Miz used earlier and just said, fuck it, put the belt on? You know, oh my god. Like the Photoshop picture, like the title I used in my predictions video was better than that. Like, oh jeez. I had a feeling it was going to be like that, and of course it is. I don't want to see the world title become blue. That'd just be ugly as shit. But, yeah, because every time they'd pan onto the championship, the fans would boo, which was funny. But I didn't let the Universal title ruin the match experience for me, because this match was pretty fucking good between Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. Seth Rollins comes out looking like someone out of Tron. And, of course, Balor, he's in his Demon King gear, looking awesome as shit. And, yeah, so they did a lot of cool kicks on each other throughout the match, which was a bit of a theme going on. There was a triangle choke, which was interesting. There was a small package driver, which apparently Seth Rollins used a lot in the independent scene. and all that. So I think Rollins hit the pedigree, but it was a kick out, and then they did a big superplex pedigree stomp, kick into the corner, coup de grace kind of thing with Balor, and then Balor goes for the pin, and he wins! Holy shit! What a fucking month Finn Balor has had, going from debuting on Raw, beating Roman Reigns, and now he's the Universal Champion, even though that is a shit fucking title. At least he's a world champion now. Like, that's fucking incredible. I thought they were going to give it to Rollins for sure, but no, they gave it to Finn. He wasn't even holding up the title because he knew the fans were going to boo him, which was pretty smart of him, but he thanked everyone, and I'm really happy Finn Balor's gotten to the spot he has. He definitely deserves it, and I cannot wait to see what he does with that championship. Hopefully, he does something good with it. So, then, actually... before I get to the US title match, I have to talk about this fucking KFC commercial that they played. Oh my god. So, KFC was the official sponsor of SummerSlam tonight. That besides Cricket Wireless. I think they did something with that before. But this KFC ad, they had Miz dressed up in a fucking chicken suit, right? On the Titantron. And then they have Dolph Ziggler dressed up as Colonel Sanders. I'm not making this shit up. This actually happened, and he's cutting a promo saying, "Oh, I'm gonna kick your ass, you chicken." And then Miz, and then like fucking Colonel Sanders teleports into the screen, then like drags the fucking chicken guy out there, Miz, and then they just have a match on SmackDown, and Colonel beats him, and it's like, what the fuck is this? Like, it's up there with the Final Deletion. It's up there with one of the worst matches of the year. Well, it's not technically a match now, but it's like one of those so fucking bad, it's incredible stuff with the Final Deletion. So, oh my god. Greatest ad ever. 10 out of 10. Made my SummerSlam. Thank you very much. So, next we get to the US title match between Rusev and Roman Reigns, and it wasn't even that much of a match, really. I don't even think the match even happened, because as soon as Roman Reigns got out there, these two guys just beat the shit out of each other. Just Roman was going at Rusev, that went around the time area, they went on the outside, and pretty much Rusev, he gets beat up by Roman Reigns, because, it was getting personal, and all that. And then Rusev gets back up, and then as soon as he gets back up, Roman just spears him, and of course the fans booed Reigns, but you know what, any time where Roman Reigns is just spearing and beating the shit out of people, that's when people cheer, so keep that up, Roman, but knowing how you go, you're probably gonna fuck it up, so I hope not, but yeah, so then we'll talk about the main event right now, and between Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton. Now I feel like this is probably one of the most controversial main events of the year, because it was starting out, pretty cool, it was a lot of cool stuff. Lesnar chucked Orton into the announce table, and then there was an RKO onto the announce table. It didn't break though, and also Michael Cole wasn't on commentary for this match, so a bonus right there. There was a DT through the rope, and he's like, RKO, so it's like, oh, Orton's picking up momentum, but no, as soon as Brock hit that F5, it was game over, because he takes off his gloves and then proceeds to literally beat the ever-living fuck out of Randy Orton so bad, and he starts bleeding, where you go, oh yeah, it's bleeding. But the way he must have like hit an artery or something, because when you saw the blood pour out, it was literally a puddle. Like a fucking puddle of blood right next to Orton's head. And as soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh fucking hell. Like, my god, and seeing the blood pour down Orton's face and just in a big puddle there. And then the ref's like, nah, fuck this, we have to end it. So yeah, just Orton's just there, and he's practically dead. And Brock wins by TKO. So alright. I guess Kevin Owens beat Sami Zayn in a TKO victory, so I guess that's alright. But, that was... It was, to be honest, it was really disturbing to see that. That was, ugh. And then Shane McMahon comes in and says, Brock, calm down. Brock F5s him, and then he fucks off, and that's how he ends. So, yeah, a lot of people were pretty pissed off at the ending, which I kind of get, but I also, I don't think it was that horrible an ending. It was pretty fucking disturbing, in my opinion, just to see Orton in a pile of blood, in a little puddle, which was just, oh my god. There's like skin crawling moments like that. But yeah, it was a weird way to end the show. They'd have to do something with Brock tomorrow. They'd have to. So yeah, that's it for my SummerSlam review. I better talk about my match of the night. Cena versus Styles. Is there any comprehension? No, actually I changed my mind. Colonel Sanders versus Miz the Chicken. Match of the night, hands down. No, it was Cena vs. Styles, of course. What am I going to rate this pay-per-view? You know what? I'm going to give it a 7.5, The good matches are really good, but there were a lot of confusing stuff and not so good moments, and also that fucking KFC ad, that didn't really do it for me. But yeah, it was still, I thought it was an pretty damn good show in my opinion. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Comment down below what you thought of SummerSlam. If you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. You'll be glad you did. Twitter and Instagram is at JackoManLower31 if you want to check me out there. Also, check out the Bullshit Club, Mr. HTV and the 5'8". Their links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I am out in 3, 2, 1.